What's happening, everybody? Dante here, and I'm giving away my two Canon cameras. I know people probably like, yo, why are you doing that? They're good cameras, blah, 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 blah. They may be good cameras, but I didn't have a good experience with them because of I call it a design flaw. I could be completely wrong, but to me, this is a design flaw in my opinion. It takes certain memory SD cards for this to record video without it shutting it off. And what happens is if you don't have the right speed of a SD card, while recording in movie mode, as they call it, it will shut off and stop completely on it, which I didn't understand. Like, I figure a memory stick or SD card was an SD card. You just put it in and record. But in this case, you had to buy a certain one. Now, I was unaware of this at the time, so when I looked up in the manual and saw that, it's like, that's kind of annoying because I have a lot of SD cards that's probably old, but I work in my Sony cameras just fine. But when I put them in here, I have to get a certain speed because they won't record on right, which can be very frustrating when you got so many SD cards and all of a sudden you try to put it in here and just get to work and rolling with it. It shuts off on me. So I'm just like, all right, I'm giving these away. A friend of mine, she asked for them, so big outs to her. She said she wants to use it to do her own little YouTube thing or whatever she's trying to do. Let's just hope and see where it goes from there. I'm helping her out here now. I'm giving these away because it's just, I'm not going to just hold on to something just because, you know, I don't want to let it go. I'm at that point now. Sometimes you just got to let things go, you know what I mean? And these cameras, which they are good cameras when they're worked the way they're supposed to, like the Canon T4i, T3i, like the T4i got autofocus, so I definitely recommend anybody get that camera when it comes to autofocus, especially when you're doing video outside or a vlogging style video and you might move and it's out of focus and things like that. So I definitely recommend anything with autofocus. But when it comes to a little flaw like that, telling me, oh yeah, it doesn't record because the SD card you got isn't up to speed when it's recording, so it stops. So I'm like, oh man, that's just a very annoying thing. So I'm saying goodbye to these cameras. I'm still going to stick to my Sony cameras that when it comes to recording, they just hit that button and they record for me. Now I don't have no problem, so I'm sticking to what works for me. Like I always say, stick with what works for you, and these just didn't work for me. Now I may eventually get like the Canon 70D and see how that works out, but I'm doing a little bit more research on that one, see if that same issue, in my opinion, is with that camera as well. But that ain't gonna be until no time soon. I'm investing in other things first to help out with the YouTube production. But like I said, I'm going to be using my Sony cameras. I got my Sony Alpha 58, what I'm shooting right now, and my Alpha 65, where it shoots at 60p or 60 frames per second when I'm outdoors watching my son play a baseball game, football game. It has that smooth quality where it doesn't have no hiccups as far as the video quality. So definitely going to stick with those two right now. And like I said, it just works for me. But leave your comments down below. I want to hear what you guys think of, you know, what I just told you about these Canon cameras. If you experienced this before, let me know in the comment section. And just like I said, I don't got nothing against them. I just feel like that was just an annoying thing I just don't have the patience for. I just don't have the patience for going out to go buy an SD card, which is probably only $5, $10 sometimes. But when you're really ready to roll and you got SD cards ready out there and you just want to go out there and shoot some video, it's hard when you got to go like, oh, all right, I got to go back to the store to go get one that works with the, see, I ain't got time for that. So I get very frustrated and annoyed with things like that. So let me know in the comment section if you ever experienced this before. If you prefer, if you prefer Sony, or you like the Sony or Canon cameras, anything like that. But for me, I'm gonna stick with my Sony cameras. They work. I can't complain. So I just want to thank you guys for watching this video. And if you haven't done so, hit that subscribe button so you get information as far as technology and things I do, as far as reviews, information. And also I do fitness videos too. So if you need any food tips, any recipes, or any type of workouts that you can't get to the gym, or you just want to do something at home real quick, or you just, you know, you want to work your way to a gym, let's say like that. So I also do videos like that. So also hit that subscribe button and like button too. You know, it helps out a lot over here. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you in the next video.